Hey guys, what's going on? Uh, I had somebody asking me, did you really repair VCRs? Yes, folks. I did it for several years and I did it in several states. Well, a few states, not several. I ain't playing with you. Back when, I don't know how old you people are, but back when Blockbuster and I mean, every town you went to had several VCR shops where you could rent DVDs or tapes, VHS tapes. They also rented VCRs or betas or um, CD players. After they started off with beta machines, then they went to VHS, and then they went to CDs. So but back when every town you went to had at least one, if not 100, of these stores, even the people that owned their own paid a lot of money for these things. These VHS players, beta players, the betas were even more money. They were more complicated. The CD players are the easiest, or the DVD players, they're the easiest to work on. They're a little laser and a bunch of electronic. You replace a board on them. But with VHS and beta machines, they were more mechanical than they were anything. Yes, they had electronic parts in them, but those didn't wear out. It was the mechanical parts that did. Most of them were rubber drives that would wear out. And I learned how to work on these things from a electronic repair company was the name of it. They fixed everything. And I was running the warehouse and I had it so straightened out I was standing around a lot. So they asked me, "Hey, you want to learn some of this?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "We're going to teach you about VCR repair." And they started. Every one of them came through. I looked at them before the major techs had to get to them. If I could fix them, then they didn't fix. They didn't even look at them. Well, by the time I walked away from there, I knew the technicians didn't even have to mess with them. No matter where I went, folks, I went into the middle of nowhere up in Colorado mountains or Wyoming plains or wherever I went. There were VCR stores that had piles of broken VCRs in their stores. I'd go in and do a work. I'd tell them, "Look, I'm gonna be around here for a little while, so if you want," I even made a flyer saying VCR repairs at that video store. And people would bring their VCRs in there and pile them up. And I'd go in there on the weekends and I'd fix most of them right there. If there were some of them that needed parts or something, I'd take them with me, go get the parts, put them in, bring them back, and then drop them off. And the people would come and the store would collect all my money. I could go anywhere and do this. And a matter of fact, up in Wyoming and stuff, when I was doing it up there, they were having to ship these things 1,500 miles to get somebody to be able to work on them. They'd have to ship them to California or somewhere on the East Coast or something just to get these things worked on, or throw them away and go spend another $1,000 on one. That wasn't happening. And believe me, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches will screw up a VCR. But yeah, folks, I really did do. I had a toolbox that I carried in my vehicle. I could tear them down, rebuild them, put them back together, and they'd work. And I did it all over this country. Well, not all over the West Coast, California, Arizona. Uh, let's see, Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, uh, Wyoming, Colorado. I was doing it all over the West Coast. Now, there ain't much deer fishing going on out there, but VCRs, I was repairing the daylights out of them back in the day. Old man stuff, folks. Just my life. But somebody ask, I'm going to let them know. Love you guys. Seek Jesus. It's the only way out of this. If not, do as you will.